Welcome to Mrs. Pete's Thrifty Living. I'm so happy you're here today. Today is hashtag Artisan Journal Prompt 2024. This is coming along. This is number 25. I'm going to be showing you that in just a few minutes. I want to show you a couple of more things before that time. And I used my Crockpot, and I told you I would see what it cost for me to run that Crockpot. So I took a picture of the little graph that it shows it per hour what it costs. Now on that graph it don't show the amount, it just shows up and down, and it has a little line. So I have that, but on this, then I also took a picture of this, and I will put this on the screen also, and that's a breakdown per hour of what it costs. Now that's, remember, my refrigerator's still running and all those other good things that you have to do. And by the way, I have a little clip in here for Brenda had asked me about my eyebrow brush that I use, so put that in this video. Wet and Wild. I have not used this one hardly at all, but this one right here is what I use on my eyebrow, and it's surprising. I think it looks darker. I think that would be so dark. I use that with this little brush right here. Now I just use that just on my, almost for eyeliner, this one right here. Way too dark for my brows. Now she was asking about the brush, so I thought I'd show you. And I've had this for years, and I can't even tell you how many years and where I got it. And you see it's bent, and at one point I had my husband cut it off. It was too long. I wanted it to go in my makeup bag. Wait, here. So it really looks like a paintbrush. And this one I got at the same time. And this is the one I use for my eyeshadow. And this collaboration has posted. It's very interesting. So many different takes on the prompt is for that week. This one is vintage, so I'm going a certain way, and I know everybody else will do a different way, and so I hope you enjoy that. Since my video is not going to be so long, I thought I would just include our presidents, and we are on William Henry Harrison. Do you remember him? You know, some of these, I always laugh and say, I must have been absent that day of school. But boy, at the rate I'm saying that, I didn't go to school. I did go to school. William Henry Harrison was our 9th president, and he was born February 9th, 1773 in Virginia. And he served in 1841. Boy, I didn't shut my door, and you hear all those birds out there. The vice president was John Taylor, and he died in 1841. Same year? Okay, so he died the same year he served. William Henry Harrison was a soldier in the United States frontier as a young man. He was the first representative in Congress from the Northwest. In parentheses, it says most of today's Midwest United States. He passed laws that helped more settlers buy land out west. His inauguration speech was more than an hour and a half long. Boy, he must have put him to sleep. It was cold outside, and Harrison was not wearing a coat. He caught a cold, which turned into pneumonia. And just after 32 days of being president, he died. Oh my goodness. That's why he served in 1841, and he died in 1841. Okay, now to my Artisan Journal, and I'm going to bring this down and show you my page, my Artisan Journal. You see it's getting thick. I went to one page each time now. And today it will be this page. Okay, this is my vintage page. It's not real involved or anything like most of these beautiful girls that are doing it, but this is mine. I just took some paper, and then you see I scribbled all over here, put a little lace on the page, and wrote vintage, and this is week 25. Put a few little teacups and a little bit of trim along here. This is a picture of our family. This is my mom and dad on their wedding day. And I will tell you one story that I heard about this wedding. I was always told that on my mom and dad's wedding day, they went to the courthouse with my uncle, and I don't know who stood up with them. My uncle did, for one. And they always said, as soon as they said, I do, and you can kiss the bride, my uncle grabbed my mom and kissed her. Now, whether that's true, I cannot tell you. I should have asked my mama that, but it's always been told that's the story. So that's my mom and dad on their wedding day. Is that a flower in her shirt, in her dress? It must be. And look at the ruffles. That looks like ruffles. Okay, this other picture is just a little copy. And that's the 4 kids they had. You see the biggest one up there in the dark hair? That's Barbara. You know, she comes to my house quite often. And she's almost 6 years older than me, not quite. And then the boy, that's Glenn. That's my piano playing brother. And then the little girl standing next to Glenn is Sharon, my sister, the one from Texas. And there I am in Barbara's arms. She couldn't pick me up nowadays. I'm the baby. And that's the picture. Oh, and by the way, that house right behind there, that's where I was born and raised and lived there. Of course, over the years, they improved it so very much. And that is my Artisan Journal for this week. I hope you enjoyed that and my little stories. Hope you'll come back tomorrow. I'll look forward to it. Look back at my other videos. There's so much that's so fun, that my recipes that I've had out this week. You're welcome to go back and check. I'd appreciate it. And be sure and go and check and see what some of those different ones have posted on their Artisan Journals and their vintage page today. I pray God blesses you today, and remember, Jesus loves you, and I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. If you haven't, I'd appreciate it if you'd take the time to subscribe if you have not, like, comment, and share if you know somebody that would like this. I know you don't go out sharing every day, but if once in a while you see something that just you think, oh, so-and-so will like that, that's when you share. Have a great day, and God bless you special.